Been coming to New Zealand for the best part of 20 years, so I've experienced New Zealand in all seasons. Winter's definitely become my favourite season in New Zealand. I think from a landscape photography point of view, winter just always delivers. As much as it can be quite cold, the skies are also really clear, and the atmosphere is clear, and it just makes for beautiful soft light and excellent all-round photography conditions. We've had snow, we've had ice, we've had warm sunny days. For the most part, the clients seem to be more than happy, and it's probably, if anything, exceeded their expectations. And the quality of the images that the clients have captured this winter has been fantastic.
The tour's been amazing. I started off on, I wanted to be on full auto, and I've been on manual. I've learnt to use filters, which I hadn't used before, polarising lenses. I'm hooked on Nissi filters. I didn't know what they were 3-4 days ago, and now I've already ordered some, and I've learnt so much.
I was really nervous about coming on the tour. I've never flown out of Australia before. It was my first flight. As soon as I landed, the place is just amazing. The tour's been awesome so far. Brett seems to know exactly where to take us, where the light's going to be great. New Zealand is just amazing, and Brett's knowledge just is really helpful in finding these amazing places that we're shooting. It's a dream come true.
We've wanted a holiday in New Zealand, and this is just a way to get here and enjoy the scenery and take photos in different places that most people won't get to see, which is what we wanted. And, it's just a way to get to New Zealand and have a great time for a week.
I guess my experience over the years and spending a lot of time in New Zealand and making recce type visits where I've spent a lot of time exploring off the beaten track areas gives us that real advantage, because we really tend to shoot at locations that the average person just doesn't know exist. We get away on dirt roads, away from the main roads, and we're really shooting in locations where 9 times out of 10 we're the only people there. We have an incredible view of the Alps or a beautiful backcountry valley entirely to ourselves. There's not another person in sight. Most of the time it's just us and the beautiful landscape.
Brett made the comment that he's been on just about every dirt road in New Zealand, and he knows it like the back of his hand. So we're taken to interesting areas depending on the weather and what the sun might be doing and the light, and making the most of all of those combinations.
Well, where I take my photos is a beach, and so we get beach shots, sunrises, sunsets. Everybody in the local area takes those same shots. So it's so good to take photographs where you've been on rough water, where we've been freezing cold first thing in the morning down at Glenorchy, and then we've been last night when it was 9 degrees and the sky was just lit up, but we would mirror flat surfaces of the water. I think we've done such a huge variety, and then we've done the tourist things as well. We've been to the church and we took the tree, and we've done those things that you sort of tick off your wish list.
I have learnt a lot on this trip. I've learnt how to use filters properly, grad filters, exposure, and Brett takes his time to come across to you and help you set up your photo and help you with the filters, and he's certainly hands-on.
I've been doing photography for a while, but I wanted to go to another level and get a little bit better, learn a bit more technical side of it, and it's been fantastic. I've learned a lot. I've actually learned a lot of things I didn't know about, particularly using filters and things.
Because we're all at a similar level, we're not worrying about the basic stuff of apertures and shutter speeds and ISO. Everybody knows that already. So the whole trip has been about that higher level of tuition and learning much more sophisticated methods of shooting and processing.
It's been so good working with a group of people because everybody is passionate about photography. Places we've stayed have been just wonderful, and the food. I'm glad it's only 2 meals a day because I honestly couldn't eat more. It's just been incredible.
You probably couldn't get any better food on a tour. It's been plenty of it, and it's great food.
Yeah, it's definitely not just about photography alone. We eat at really good restaurants, great cafes, we drink good coffee, we eat good food, and New Zealand's really good with their hospitality, so that certainly is another great element of the New Zealand tours.
I will definitely be booking another one of Brett's tours in the near future. It's just, the experience is awesome, and he knows all the great locations to go to. And I think it's also the social aspect for me, being around other like-minded people that love the same thing that I do, photography.
I'd certainly recommend this tour. Brett takes you to places out of the way that are spectacular, and certainly recommended, highly recommended.
It's been a jolly good working holiday.